Oh my God. What has happened? One of my trades, Wabi, WABI, has unfortunately dropped by 39%. We're going to have a look at why that has happened. We're going to have a look at the Bitcoin chart. We're going to have a look at some of the news and then try and work out what we're going to do with this particular trade. So in this video, I'm going to explain Wabi, the trade I'm in, and how we're going to get out of this, what I call a red bag. Look at the Bitcoin chart. So Bitcoin has been pumping again today. So really exciting. As you all know, I'm fully in Bitcoin. I do trade altcoins, but only with the Bitcoin pairing. So when Bitcoin goes up, I'm a happy man. So Bitcoin currently is at 26K USD. It has hopefully broken through and is going to find support above 25K. So looking at the 4-hour chart, it looks pretty juicy, and hopeful that we're going to hold this particular level and find support at this level above 25K. Currently sitting at 26K. So fingers crossed in that regard. In regard to Wabi, it is one of my trades. It has fallen all the way down and my trade's currently 47% down in the red. We do have 6 safety orders, which have been all filled. And that is because if we have a look at a tweet that recently came out from Binance, they intend to delist HNT and Wabi from their platform, which impacts obviously selling pressure and has resulted in downward pressure on the particular trade. And so some people have shorted it. When you're listing, what did HNT do this time? So trying to get a bit more information on what is happening here. Obviously, Binance has a regular cadence on making sure that their tokens are compliant with their, I suppose, their exchange, and obviously something has gone on there. There doesn't seem to be much information regarding this particular token. There's a lot about HNT, but not necessarily the Wabi token, WABI. Might have a look at their website and just see what they're all about. Wabi.io. So a quick look at what it does. AI-driven trading bot. Interesting. So obviously something's gone on behind the scenes. It doesn't really have much information on their webpage other than sign up. So hopefully this is the correct website to have a look at Wabi. Not too much information there. Nonetheless, we're going to have a look at our trade. It is down significantly from where we were, obviously down to 47%. So 47%, so I'm almost down 50%. So the question will be, what do I do? Do I exit this trade? Do I cut my losses and move on? Maybe we zoom out and have a look at a wider view. Now we have until the, when is it? The 24th of March before Binance delist that particular token. So obviously between now and then, we've got a situation where we've got to decide what we're going to do. Obviously today there's going to be considerable downward pressure. We seem to have found a little bit of support around here, around this number, 0.0000199. In terms of volume, there's a significant amount of volume for today, but I suppose we've got to make some decisions about the future of this token. So I don't have too much information. Zooming out, you can see that it's pretty much been on a downward trend for a significant amount of time. We might have a look at the weekly, have a look at what that looks like. Obviously, we had some, didn't get listed very long ago, so we'll try and make that a bit better. Really found support around this area. So the question is, are we going to be able to bounce back and recover from this red bag? Now we're already down 47.47%. I could add to the trade and hope that we're able to bounce back. What I might do is mark on the chart the particular level where we can essentially exit that trade. So I might just get that level off my mobile device here. Have a look at what that looks like. So our sell order is set, and I might just mark that on the trade on here. Horizontal line is 406. I just mark that and put, we'll get that in there and go 406. 406. So in order to exit this trade, looking at the weekly, I need to recover back to this 406 level. We're currently at 199, so we're at 50%, which checks out in order to get back out of this trade. So if we come down on the daily, we'll have a look at that first, see where we're at. We're significant. However, we've got this support around here, which looks like it sort of may hold, and we might get a bit of a retrace up, but it's a significant drop. If we have a look at the hourly, yeah, it's not looking too crash hot. It is something that I think that it would be wise to exit out of that. What we might do is I think we might set a bit of a marker at about 50%. So maybe a little bit lower than where we are now. And then if we hit that level, we might just say, okay, let's get out of that trade. It's going nowhere. So obviously, one thing is to have conviction on dollar cost averaging, but when you see something on Twitter and Binance delisting a coin, they've clearly got the sort of inside scope on the particular token. So something might be happening from another perspective on Binance at this point in time. So what I might do, I might just set a little bit more downside risk. I might set an alert to say at 175. What do we got? 175. I might get it to give me a bit of an alert to say, okay, that's where we're at. So if we go down to a smaller time frame, maybe the 15-minute, we might see hopefully something trying to form a bit of a consolidation there and go from there. So you can see obviously we had that over the last hour. We've had significant downside. We might put a bit of an alert there. We might add another one about 1.5, and then we can keep track of that. I think if it gets down to that level, I'm happy to take a little bit more risk and sort of exit that trade, which means I probably will get down to maybe, I don't know, 65% loss. We've got a significant amount of trades, so every now and again we're going to have a red bag because of this factor that we're not able to recover from. So hopefully we're going to form a bit of a base there. We've obviously got a lot of activity. You can see all the volume down here. We might have a look at coin market cap and see what's going on there. WBI. Yeah, 37%. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Yep. Okay. A good volume. Market cap 6.4 million. Something's definitely going on there. So I think we're going to exit that trade. We're going to come back and have a look when we hit this level, this 175. And then maybe at that point, we'll say, okay, what are we going to do? So look, in some cases, you might get down to this level, and then we're going to sort of, there's a lot of fear down here. Everyone's sold, and then there's going to be a bit of a bounce back. So what I might do is I might also remove that particular thing, and then we might put another level and see if we can get a bit of a bounce back to probably, from here, maybe around the 300 mark, to understand what's happening. So we're going to keep a close eye on this and understand that every now and again we're going to have a red bag and we're going to lose out. But the main thing is we don't watch it go to zero. So we find a level we're comfortable with based on previous levels. And then from that, we say, okay, well, if we hit that, let's consider exiting the trade and cut our losses, which will be around a 50 or 60% loss. Obviously, every now and again, we're going to have one of these trades that go horribly, horribly wrong due to factors that we can't actually control. So look, I hope you appreciate a bit of an update in this particular trade. The news from Twitter with respect to Binance delisting the Wabi token. What I'm also going to do is make sure I put these two on my blacklist to make sure we don't take any trades up until the 24th of March when they fully delist the token. What else have we got here? We've got this guy's got a bit of a short going for HNT. Quite a bit going on there. You know, obviously Binance knows more than everyone else in this respect. So I generally follow what they're doing. If they're making a decision, then it's a decision that I'm going to probably follow to make sure I can manage the risk. So thank you for the opportunity and the video. If you could please like and subscribe and make sure you share this video, I would appreciate it. And have a nice day. Thank you.